Yeah, all right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on which part of the world you are. It's evening here, and I want to briefly probably show us two key things that might help us in this year. Um, Number one is G17. G17 simply means Group 2017, and that's because the group was formed in 2017. All right. Before now, what we've been doing, it's actually G17 is a knowledge-based group, and we've been pursuing that knowledge, all right, of system creation, business and investment, succession planning, wealth creation, uh, amongst others. All right. Uh, that's the first thing I want to show us. And the second thing I want to show us this morning is something that probably we can take advantage of and create a large amount of wealth for ourselves if we're willing anyway. So in the next shortest period of time, I'm going to show us what we can actually take advantage of basically. And that's what G17 is currently offering you. All right. And as soon as you take advantage of these, basically, we give you our free membership. All right. Now, like I said earlier, depending on which part of the world you are, I'm going to make it simple for everybody to understand. I'm doing this video from Nigeria, and probably I'm going to make it simple for a lot of Nigerians to also understand, as well as people outside Nigeria. All right. G17, two main things that we focus on basically is relationship and leadership. All right. My mentor, Hilary Haruna, told me something about relationship. He said to relate basically means to connect for exchange. All right. And just like a lot of philosophers, a lot of coaches, a lot of leaders, a lot of mentors, great men basically said, you see, you're just a total average of the people you hang around with. Talking more about relationship, all right. Now, we don't want to hang around poor people. We want to hang around wealthy people so that we can become total average of them, all right. And you see, my mentor also made me to understand that you can't hang around the monkeys and don't learn how to eat bananas. You can't hang around billionaires and don't learn how to earn money, right? Leadership means basically, see, everybody in G17 we are leaders. Why? Because we want to multiply our result, basically. All right. Now, I am the founder of G17. I'm a business mentor. I'm a life coach. All right. I'm a management consultant, and of course, the founder of G17. That's just a little about me. And at the end of this meeting, those who are on social media, you can find me there. All right, you see the information there. All right, we have five main missions in G17. One of them is to build relationship. The second is to build leaders. The third is to build a team. All right, because every great and successful person that you have ever seen or walked the face of the earth, all of them always had a team. All right, so you will need a team also, and that's why G17 is there. All right, then the fourth one is to create a lifestyle and of course create money. You know, you can't talk of good lifestyle if you don't have money. If you're poor, what kind of lifestyle are you living? All right. We have a mission. All right. Like I said, G17 simply means Group 2017. You can see that here. And we are a team of knowledge and wealth vessels engaged in aggressive knowledge pursuits and exploring of remarkable relationship, leadership, business, a well-rounded lifestyle, and investing our monies to nourish individual goals and to enrich the entire humanity. All right. Then we have our core values. Our core values is continuous learning and supporting each other. That's about G17, all right? We took this quote from Socrates. He said something. He said, he who must conquer the world must first conquer himself. You see, the greatest barrier to your success in life It's not your boss, it's not your relative, it's not your friends. Basically, it's yourself, right? If you can do that for yourself, basically, see, anything is possible for you. All right. Now, this is from a gentleman I respect so much, Holton Bucks, in this industry. Holton Bucks made me understand that, you see, you can break every barrier of impossibility. There's nothing called impossibility. And I love the kind of life him and his wife leads, basically, right? He said, my advice for you is to stop worrying about making the right decisions. He said, go ahead and make a decision, and then make that decision become the right one. this is awful most of the time against what we're taught in schools, right? Make sure you're making the right decision. That's crap, man. That's really, really crap, all right? Make a decision and make sure you make that decision become the right one, all right? Because you're intelligent enough to make a decision, all right? Which lead us to the second thing I want to show us this morning. We in G17 actually, all right, decided to sample about 10 different companies, basically, and one came out outstanding for us, all right? And it's because of their generosity. Now, in as much as, you know, you can't really be proud of a particular company if you're not really inside and to know what they are doing, right? We're on a quest to look for an amiable company that can pay each and every one of us almost equally, all right? And are generous enough so that none of us will lose. Now, our main focal point was, you see, I must say this, in G17, the least in the team, you see, is the greatest out there, all right? And the greatest in the team is useless without the rest of us. So that way we stay together. And that's why, you see, when we stormed this company, basically, you see, in the first few months, the result is enormous, all right? Number one, not because of our knowledge, which is you can't deny that, but because of the generosity of this company, basically, all right, it's enormous. It's really, really, really enormous. We stumbled over this Chinese company, and it's been wonderful, all right? I don't know how many of us basically have seen or heard about LongRich Bioscience. I'm going to run through the company briefly. Just like I told you earlier on, one other thing is, you see, it's not so much about the company. The company pays, really. It's just like, okay, going to get a new vehicle for yourself, no matter how sophisticated that vehicle is. If you're not a good driver, you're going to kill yourself. All right. Now, LongRich is a good vehicle, right? Fantastic, sophisticated vehicle that can pay you any amount of money, all right, you want, basically. But you see, you need to be a good driver yourself. Then secondly, you need to have a team, basically, all right, that can teach you on how this thing is driven, all right? Let me show you briefly a little about the company, all right? Now, in LongRich, basically, you see, you're building wealth through passive income, right? Passive income can also be said to residual income, yeah. Now, residual income, my mentor made me to understand, is an income you also earn long after the effort you put into earning that income has stopped. All right. Now, which is super, which is what a lot of people want to do. All right. Now, you know, anytime you want to start a good company, things to identify in starting a good multi-level marketing company, basically, is number one, the company's profile. All right, of which I'm going to show us a little bit about the profile. Then number two, you need to consider is the product. All right. Then number three is the compensation plan, all right, and the entrepreneurial team, and that's where you get G17. as a backup for your success in this business. All right. Now, if you're not yet in G17, you can get yourself plugged in. All right. LongRich also is part of what we do in G17, and you can be a member of G17 and not be a member of LongRich. But man, I tell you something, LongRich actually pays, but I'll show you further, don't worry. Now, this is the chairman of LongRich Bioscience. You can, at your own convenience, look through his CVs. He's a master of business administration, representative of People's Congress, Jiangsu Province 10 and 11, and all of that. You can read through them, maybe pause the video and read through them, all right, because of time. Now, LongRich is a 32-year-old company, all right, since 1986. And when it was set up, actually, it wasn't a network marketing company, all right. Now, it was set up to produce for other companies. I'll show us briefly as time goes on, all right. You can check out their milestone achievements, all right, all over here. You can pause the video at your own convenience and read through all of them, basically, all right. Like I told you earlier on, you see, it was set up to produce for other companies like Unilever, like GSK, like Lancome, like Leon, like Tesco, all right. Now, I never knew about this, like Walmart, like Marks and Spencer, and what have you. I think well over 200 different companies. This space will not take me to accommodate all the components that they produce for, basically, all right. What it means is that, you see, most of this company's product, Elizabeth Arden, all right, LongRich does their products for them, all right. Now, in 2008, 2009, the chairman of LongRich deemed it fit. How can we give back to the society now that we have made a lot of money, all right? And they set up the network marketing arm of LongRich. And they said, see, all these products that we do for other people, who can as well do for ourselves. But you see, it's not an NGO or a get-rich-quick scheme. And that's why you see, you must do something to earn the money they are giving you. But you see, I have never seen a company as generous, all right, as LongRich Bioscience. Now, you get to know more about it, all right? Now, they have 8 world-class science and research, science and technology research and development institute. And you see, my greatest joy is that the 9th one is being built in Africa and no other country but Nigeria, all right? And which we can be a part of, all right? Now, I also realized that this great company is also into wood and furniture industry, not just network marketing, all right? Now, and they're also into real estate investment projects and all. You can see the Central International Plaza here in China, and the LongRich whatever International Plaza also in China, all right? Now, this company also gives you their scholarship, which is fantastic for those who are still interested in going to school. You see, the moment I read that book written by Robert Kiyosaki, if you want to be rich and happy, don't go to school. All right, that day I started doing a deep research on how the school system came into being, and I realized the school system came into being not even up to 200 years yet, but about 101 or 102 years ago. Right, 1917, that's when the school system came into being. I said, what? And people have been living their dreams, living their goals all through their lives, even without this. All right, now, LongRich is all over the world right now. You can see everywhere, I think over 50 to about 80 countries right now. And they are expanding and spreading fast. All right, this was when they celebrated their 6th year in Africa, and I bet you this company is here to stay. And very soon they are going to launch the new factory in Africa. Of course, it's built in Nigeria. All right, that got me actually, because we've seen a lot of companies come and go. Some are still around in this country, and you see, they have been around for well over 20 years, and they are still renting their buildings. Right now, for LongRich to come and spend well over 20 million to set up a structure and manufacture product, not just for Nigeria, but for the entire Africa. And you see, all the projects, the machineries they are going to bring for those manufacturing is going to cost them well over $100 million. That means that these guys, they mean serious business. They are here to stay. All right. There is no company that has ever done that in Africa. None yet. For now, no. It's only LongRich Bioscience. All right. Now, for those outside Nigeria, all right, to get on board, basically, these are what it takes for you to take a slot. You can go through the Platinum VIP session, all right, just $2,300, and you earn a 12%, all right. And you see, the company pays you on 2-week legs, basically, right? And you can earn up to $22,500 per week per leg, all right? And there's another package called the Gold Package, all right? It's just $960, and you earn at 10%. And you see, they pay you, you can earn also over $7,500 per week per leg. Then the Silver Package is the 8%. $1,500 per week per leg. Then the Q Silver, as the Quarter Silver Package, $100, 8% per week. You earn $750 per week per leg. Fantastic, all right? And you see, the only work you're coming here to do is, you see, everybody does maximum of 3 legs. No time frame, nobody's pressurizing you to go anywhere or qualify for anything. You grow at your own pace. I see the leadership level is easily achievable. Nobody's blocking you. Bonuses are paid every week. There's no mandatory monthly purchase, just like we have in other companies. That if you don't purchase products worth this amount in a month, basically, you see, you're not going to get paid. There's nothing like that here, right? And your bonus point is accumulated unlimited. This is fantastic, guys. Really, really fantastic. Most of us, it's a dream come true for us. All right. Then let me tell you what is what is on the offer for most people that are willing to do this. All right. What is LongRich offering you really? Number one is the trip. So fascinating, so fantastic. All right. Now you see a lot of persons who have enjoyed most of this trip, boat cruise. You see them in Los Angeles. You see them in Canada. You see them in New York. You see them all everywhere in China. All right. They're among 7 recognition in China also. All right. You see fantastic recognition that you get in this company. And Dubai, people who went to America. These are Nigerians. You see them in their colors, beautiful ladies. All right, this also in Los Angeles. All right, I cite my star directors here. Wonderful people. There's Tina in China. That's 2016. That's all of them here. You see, enjoying themselves. LongRich in Dubai. I think this also in Dubai. You see them enjoying themselves, beautiful ladies. Then also, you see, it also stand a chance to also get brand new cars. And you can get up to 3 brand new cars in 1 year, which is wonderful. I'll show you how, don't worry. I see a lot of persons enjoying their cars. And the most fascinating thing for me is that even children can collect this car also. You see this young boy, you see. So, all right. So even your children can also be part of this. If you're married and you have kids already, you see a lot of them are enjoying their brand new cars. Smart parents, they call them. All right. And their mothers fix them up at a younger age, and you see they don't know what it means to lack anymore. You see a lot of them, 1, 2, 3 children here. All right. Not even counting the adults anymore, right? Then you see a lot of person enjoying their brand new cars. And one beautiful thing is that LongRich also give you a house award, different from the bonuses they're paying you, all right? Now you see people in Nigeria collecting 25 million naira, which is a whole lot of money, all right? A lot of them, even children. David Ibubechuku has received his own 25 million. I bet you this guy doesn't know how to spend 5,000 naira, left alone 25 million. But you see, smart mother, smart parent knows how to fix their children up. Yeah. All right. Now, other incentives, like I told you earlier on, include the scholarship. See a lot of persons that probably go to Suzhou University in China or some other universities in Colorado, as the case may be, all right, in Denver, Colorado. All right. Now, these are some handsome guys in China. All right. Then what's the business plan? All right. You know, I promised I'll show you those in Nigeria. I'll show you the exact plan and how to get on board, basically. All right. Now, these are some people showing their series of bonuses. They had to cut the millions out. All right. Well, these are people who came in at the level of platinum VIP and this Udemy and the rest, and they are showing there are millions. These guys are weekly multi-millionaires, all right? But you see, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with how many steps? One step, all right? Now, for those in Nigeria, basically, you see, there are 5 levels you can enter with, all right? Number 1 level is the platinum VIP, all right? It takes you an average of 1,680 PV, all right, to come in at the level of the platinum VIP, and you earn 12%, all right? And it takes an average of probably 750,000 naira maximum to come in at that level. At that level, you're a profit sharer or a shareholder with the company. The company shares 1% of their profit with you at that level, all right? Now, as a platinum, you come in with 320,000, which gives you about 720 points value, all right? Then the gold level, you earn 12% at this level also. It's just that, okay, you're not yet a profit sharer or a shareholder with the company yet, all right? Now, the gold level is there, which most people like to start with first, then upgrade to the higher levels, all right? It's just 130,000 naira. It gives about 240 points value. This PV is called point value, and the silver is there 8%, and the Q silver is there 8% also, all right? 40,000 naira and 75,000 naira, as the case may be, all right? Now, the only work you're coming to do here is maximum of 3 legs, no time frame. You grow at your own pace. Leadership level is easily achievable, like I told you earlier on, and nobody's blocking you, all right? And your bonuses are paid every week, like I said earlier on, and no mandatory monthly purchase, no auto-ship, all right? Now, and your group PV is accumulated forever for you, unlimited. There's no flush. You don't say, okay, 2019 is not over, or in 2020, so the work you did in 2019 is not over. You have to start from level 0. There's nothing like that. Everything continues for you till infinity, which is actually awesome. Awesome, really, really awesome for me and my guys. All right. Then this is their growth progression. Everybody starts at the distributor level, which are called pre-diamond actually. All right. Then you move to diamond 1, then diamond 2, then diamond 3, then diamond 4, then diamond 5. All right. As I'm talking to you, I'm already here, 2 steps away to becoming a star director, all right? And which is awesome. And I just started just a few months ago, not even up to 6 months yet. It's been awesome, really. It's been really, really awesome. And I smile to the bank every single week right now. As you can see, I'm doing this from home. I don't work anymore. I work for myself basically right now. All right. Now I'll run you down through the products. I'll not take much time. I'll not take much time dwelling on the product because of time. You can pause at the video at interval and read the benefits of the product. One of the things that actually caught my attention in this company is the efficiency of their product. Their product works really, really good. All right. Now, number 1, you see a lot of persons even professing their testimonies about the product, especially the alkaline cup. You can read through them, revise damaged cells in the body due to narcotics. Has the ability to change your constituency from acidic to alkaline, which is super. And see, scientists shows that there's no disease that can survive in an alkaline environment, because the whole of our body is actually 70% water. You can read more about it. It's not something I should even dwell on. And for most ladies, this is something you want to probably try out for yourself. Read the benefits of all their sanitary napkins and the panty liner. You can see some of the benefits here also, basically, and enjoy yourself with a whole lot of them. All right. Then secondly, you can read more about the panty liner. For most ladies, especially in Nigeria and even outside Nigeria, basically one of the things that is making them do business right now as I'm talking to you is because of this super clean antibacterial panty liner. All right, prevent toilet infection for women. You see, doctors even said that I have a medical doctor who is part of the G17 team. He said over 90 to 95% of gynecological problems in women is due to poor sanitary sanitary napkin usage. All right, and this eliminates that for you. You can study the magnetic energy anion far infrared and what it does basically. All right, and it's good for men also. All right, it helps in relieving prostate problems and prevents prostate cancer. All right, from 40 years in men. All right, I advise men who are above 33, 34, 35 years, use it, please. All right, because you know how the junction box can get messy sometimes due to heat and the itches and the smell. It eliminates all those smell and itches, even for men. It's unisex, really. All right, because I've tried it, I've used it, and it has worked for me also. All right, no more itching, no more odor. I walk free. My wife's enjoying me right now. All right, now it has about 8 different layers basically. All right, and you can just study that on your own. And just study that on your own at your own free time. And this is their toothpaste. Wonderful, wonderful product. Wonderful product. All right, so apart from whitening your teeth and doing a lot of things for your teeth, basically, see, you can use it for other things too, like washing your head, your car headlamp, your nails, scrubbing the floor, washing your shoes, whitening your shoe again. A lot of people have experimented this thing on other stuffs, and this soap is wonderful. This soap is really, really wonderful. All right. And see, my face used to be full of rash before, but this soap actually really did took care of some of those nonsense on my face, and a very smooth face right now. All right, now this is the mouth freshener. All right, but one other thing that actually was key for me here is the fact that you see, it also helped asthmatic patients, which is awesome. And it stimulates the body's cold receptors, producing a cooling sensation when it is inhaled, which is really, really, really awesome. All right. My wife loves this very well. All right. Non-sticky, anti-stain, and quick drying. All right. Easy to use, rolling ball designs, and all what it does. You can just read it up for yourself. They have shampoo, 2-in-1 shampoo. They even have one that they call anti-dandruff shampoo, which is wonderful. All right, for treating dandruffs. All right, they have body wash also. They have a body cream, perfect for sensitive skin also. All right, you can read up the benefits for yourself. They have hand cream, which also serves as hand sanitizers too. Then they have mosquito repellent. I actually call these insect repellent because it does good jobs on other insects too. All right, not just mosquito. Then they have health wine. They call vintage liquor. All right, enhances immunity. And one of the catchy thing here for me is that you see, it enhances both men and women's libido, improves blood circulation, and you see, it protects the liver from toxic effect of other alcohol. All right, which is wonderful. And I like the fact that it boosts men's libido. You understand? Which is awesome for me. Then another catchy thing about this wine for me is the fact that it helps to reduce belly fat and effective losing weight. All right. So I'll run through these. They have Mingan for women, fertility and hormonal imbalance. Can just read through all of these to help yourself and probably what you need. This is my best supplements here because of what it does. Can just read through it, and they have calcium, they have cordyceps. Can just read through them also, like I said earlier on, to just get the benefit and know which product you're going for, basically. All right. Then they have cordyceps militaris, coffee. I love this coffee. All right. Then they have tea to about 3 different kinds of tea. That's green tea, they have brown tea, they have pink tea, and they have this raw food revolution, Nutri-V rich, all right? That contains about 60 healthy natural ingredients and grains, vegetables, sea vegetables, fruits, berries, and mushrooms, right? They also do energy pots. And these guys also do phones and power banks. They have energy shoes, and you can just Google this one or even read through here to know all the benefits and know which one to go for. All right. Now, for us in G17, what we focus on basically is the company said do maximum of 3 people. All right. Now, if you're in Nigeria, all right, and you what you do is to just duplicate the 3 people. You see, if you have your 3 that come in even at the minimum level, all right, just in performance bonus alone, you can see how much you will earn every single month until the 12th month for you. A whopping sum of 340 million. Guys, even if you fail at 90% failure rate, that means you failed 90%, you are supposed to be kicked out of the business. You only succeeded 10%. 10% of 340 million is 34 million, guys. No company pays you that anywhere in the world, all right? It has to be in LongRich. Definitely, it has to be in LongRich, all right? Now, these are the growth progression, like I told you earlier on. And of course, most G17 members are heading to the top already. And I must bet you, and we're willing to work with any serious-minded person. Once more, if you're not in Nigeria, take your decision now and come in at any of this entry level, all right? And let us work together. So thank you very much. These are people showcasing their own testimonials, young people creating exploits, all right? All right. So thank you very much. Like I told you earlier on, you can follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, and write me an email or send me WhatsApp or even call me on the phone number. That's my business line. All right. So thank you very much, guys. All right. For those who are interested in becoming a G17 member, I want to take advantage of this great opportunity that G17 is offering you today. You can just simply go back to the person who shared this video with you. All right. You can hit and send me an email. All right. Or follow me on Instagram and send me a direct message. But at all time, you go back to the person who shared this great video with you. All right. So you're welcome at any point in time. If you have 1 or 2 questions you'd love to ask before you take a decision, basically, you can always ask the person who shared the video with you, or when you send me the message or an email, basically, all right, you can ask your questions, all right, and get started as soon as possible, all right? There's great wealth to be shared here. There's great fortune that can go around here, and LongRich Bioscience is willing, really, all right? So thank you very much. G17.